What's going up, guys? It's your boy H Dog, and I'm back here today with another video. And today I want to talk about Metal Gear Survive. And I I gotta be honest with y'all, like the game should be should be have done gone gold by now. Probably is already gone gold, but if not, who gives a fuck? Because I'm not looking for that game. I hope that game is ass. I hope it flops. I hope it fucking burns. Because Metal Gear Survive is a fucking wet, spitty, wet slap. And could be the arguably the biggest disappointment or possibly one of the worst games of 2018 by the end of this year. Because that game to me, it just looks, I don't know, man. It just looks cheesy as fuck. Like it's not the fact that for the fact it has Metal Gear, the Metal Gear name attached to it, which to me is a travesty in of itself. They could have done better off by just calling the game Survive, and I possibly would find the game more interesting. But because the game has zombies or so-called zombies, but I don't know what the fuck them things are in this game, but those are definitely not zombies. I'ma just call them things diamond heads. I mean, it's safe to call them things in this game diamond heads and fucking zombies, because that is not how a zombie fucking looks. If I was watching a movie or TV show and a zombie looks like that in a movie or TV show, I would immediately change the channel and be like, fuck this, because that is like a that is like a fucking asinine looking zombie. And from what I know about the game, it looks like it's just embodying what what some of these you know mediocre zombie movies do. Like, okay, we got this virus here, and how we gonna stop this virus, how we gonna survive, no pun intended. But to me, it just, as a game, like, it just looks generic and a cheap ripoff of Metal Gear. I mean, if Konami was to come out and say this is like a direct sequel or a direct prequel, well, no, it ain't a direct sequel. It's a prequel to Metal Gear 5, but it's safe to say to call this game a fucking spin-off. And like I said earlier, it's a fucking travesty that this game has the name Metal Gear on it. And it's funny because this game tries to, even though Hideo Kojima ain't with Konami no more, it's like I think Konami is low key like looking at Kojima like, oh, what do you think of our game, Mr. Kojima? Do you like our game? Do you think it'll be good? I bet you they are probably kissing up to Kojima right now, especially after that Death Stranding trailer they dropped at the Game Awards. Um, and I bet you right now they probably cried after watching that trailer. They probably are fucking crying until snot is just pouring down their nose, which I know I just painted a very disturbing and disgusting picture, but who gives a fuck? It's Konami, so fuck them. Anyway, just to wrap this, just to sum it all up, I just want to say fuck Konami, okay, and stay the hell away from this game. One reason is the biggest one because how they did Hideo Kojima and how they pretty much snubbed him and banned him from being at the Game Awards a couple years ago, which was very fucked up. And not just that, but how Konami treats their employees like absolute garbage, like absolute dog shit. If you think if you think EA is doing some sh- some sh- shitty practices, Konami fucking takes the cake. And it's ironic because there are people who work at EA that actually love working there. But even though EA is kind of like, well, we all know how we feel about EA. I ain't got to go into that. But they they take the cake in terms of the worst of the worst. Like, they're the type of people I wouldn't want to own anything from them. I wouldn't want to fucking own a coffee mug or a cup that says Konami in it unless it has their tears in it. Their hot, juicy tears in it. I would love to drink that to go. I would love to drink that. Take a huge gulp of it. Go, 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 go. Move on with my day. Anyway, I do think, and besides how they did Kojima, besides that the game has the Metal Gear name attached to it, besides how they treat their fucking employees, the game just looks like a generic spin-off, you know? And to me, I just gotta say fuck Konami. Fuck Konami. Fuck their games. Fuck any game they got coming out, because they are a cancer in the video game industry. And I think right now their reputation is so fucking fucked that it cannot be saved. Like, it's over. They should just quit making games. And I feel bad for anybody who's hyped for not just Metal Gear Survive, but any Konami game they got coming. If you are excited for any Konami game, I I feel bad for you. Now, if now it depends though. Like, if you know about the situation and you know what's going on at Konami, and you know how they treat their employees and how they did Kojima, but you still want to support them as a business, you're part of the problem. If you want to continue with supporting Konami, if you buy their merchandise, if you support their games, support their businesses, or anything like that, you are part of the fucking problem. Especially if you know about all this stuff. But then again, if you know nothing about this and you never heard of the bullshit that's been going on with Konami and why everybody hates him now, then I understand. You're probably not really informed. But if you are an informed gamer and yet you still intend on supporting their business practices and the shittiness of what they've been doing, at the end of the day, you are the problem. There's no way to get over that. And honestly, I hope at this point, I hope Konami burns. Konami used to be they used to be great. But this year, 2018, it's not about making Konami great again. Fuck them. I don't give a fuck if they fucking go bankrupt. Okay, now I would feel bad for the employees that would work there. I know you got to support your families and everything, but it's more to do with the higher ups. Now, honestly, the only way I would even want to even think about in in any type of day to give Konami a chance is if the higher ups and management was to change and say we would like to apologize for the actions of the previous CEO or the previous higher ups and management, or if the higher ups themselves that's in place right now was to apologize for everything and actually give a shit about their employees and apologize to Kojima himself. Like, if they were to actually make amends for their actions, then maybe, just maybe, I'd be like, okay, you know, I hear your apology, and I'm like, okay, let's see what you can do. But until then, fuck Konami, hashtag fuck Konami. And with that being said, it's been your boy H Dog, and I'm out.